I am going to be your illustrious ringleader for today's ceremonies. My name is Indigo Silkflame, and it is a pleasure to meet you all. What I bring to you today is a tale hidden in Oghma Academy's library from our very own soul. Shh! Don't say anything. I often get in trouble with it. Now, let's, without further ado, get started with something fun. You wake up in the dead of night. You're not entirely sure how you got here. As you wake up, you feel a heavy bump on the back of your head. Whoever is playing the music through their speakers has to mute that.
I think that's coming through. Yeah, there it is. I see it.
Well, I believe that is yours.
Yeah, I think it's echoing.
Yep. I'm picking that up pretty clearly.
Can you hear us?
I did mute him, so let me go ahead and undo that. Jake,
Yes.
we can hear the music from
It is.
Forge going through your systems, and it's echoing through your mic.
How do I turn that off?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I don't think we did either. That's okay. Murphy's Law full effect. That's okay.
How do I turn that off?
So you can mute the tab. Okay. And we'll continue that fun thing.
You can hear me.
Still hear the music coming through when you.
How do I mute the tab?
Go up, right click, and then it'll go down like under reload, duplicate pin. There's mute site. You can do that
Where do I right click at?
on the tab that has Foundry running.
Let's see.
Well, Murphy's Law.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Not very familiar with how to mute the music.
You could just turn it all the way down on your. No, that would also turn down as.
Yeah, oh boy, I don't know how to do this.
It's all good. Let's see what we have.
I didn't
the
realize it was
tab.
playing on my end.
Yeah. Click the tab like you would try to open a new tab.
Okay, the little plus button.
Not the plus, but the actual one where the name of the tab is.
The
Click
Wild
the
Beyond
tab.
the Witchlight.
Yep. Go ahead and click that with the right mouse button. It'll pop up a little thing and it'll say mute site somewhere on that tab that comes down.
Okay. I don't have my mouse with me. I'm trying to right click it, but it won't let me do it.
Oh, shoot.
Wait, mute site. There we go.
Okay,
There we go.
we got it. This took a minute.
So I won't hear the music on my end.
I don't think so, at least not the ambient music.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah. We do want to hear your voice, though. That's more important.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Indigo,
Okay.
I think that was you.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you slowly begin to wake, Each of you at your own time. You feel a large lump on the back of your head. You look around. It is dark. The stars are out in the sky. It is chilly. You are not aware of how you got here, or who you are around. The first thing that you notice is this beautiful lit campfire. Let's start with our favorite beloved character. Oops. Who for some reason can't see in the darkness. Johnny, go ahead and introduce yourself for us.
Howdy, y'all. Name's Jonathan Sins, but everyone back in my hometown just called me Johnny. I'm a musical connoisseur who made a name for himself with my fiddle playing skills. Had a fiddle off with the devil once, and after I won, he granted me this magic golden one I use now.
Alright. Shortly after you awake, Johnny, you hear a bit of rustling. Oops. And you see Marcy, will you tell us what we see? And a bit about your character.
In the dead of the night, we see a squirrel run through the camp. I am Marcy. I'm ecstatic to be here and looking forward to our adventure together. Please don't let my apathetic nature tell you otherwise. My personality is a bit fickle. It's just an acquired trait I picked up along the way. I am more of a loner with a few trustworthy people, and that's the way I like it. Being stealthful and discreet are my specialty. You know the phrase. Now you see me, and now you don't. A girl like me has to have some mystery to keep things interesting after all. Just don't forget about me.
You notice something else shifting in the darkness. A very fine fellow as he steps up to the fire. He seems to say nothing as he watches all of you. From his left, another man steps forward. Velrock, tell us a little bit about you.
Good evening to all ye lads and lasses. Listen close to me sad but glorious tale. My name is Valrock Steelforge. Though I may look older, I only be about 25 years of age. I also come from a very small town known by the name of Ironsmith. And I be a dwarf, if you can't tell by my small stature. There's not much be to tell about me. I also be a fighter as well. I have fought in only a few battles. Nothing too crazy though. As a child, my mum and dad never really cared about where I went or what I did. And one day they just left and never came back. I've been on my own ever since.
And last, but certainly not least, you hear munching from the darkness. As our little friend bounces up to the light.
Hi guys, I'm Nutmeg. I'm from the Feywild, and whence I will return once more. Tea with the fairies and brownies, and a delightful little gnomish pastries too. I will savor sometime in the future. Though I cannot voice these things, I will always have a cook know that their food is much appreciated. I lost my voice last time I went to the Witchlight Carnival as a baby bunny, but with my goddess saloon at my side this time, I feel confident I'll reclaim what was taken from me. Oh, by the way, these are really good carrots.
So, seeing all of these people, what would you all like to do? You're unaware of how you got here. You were walking down a city path, maybe fancying yourself a cup of ale, performing your next song, or finding something sweet to eat in one of the cupboards.
Kind of like wave at all of them and hope they're friendly.
I'm gonna squint my eyes because I can't see in the dark. Sucks to be human. And the minute I see Nutmeg, I'm just gonna rub my eyes a little bit. Yep, I knew I shouldn't have taken Harold's moonshine. Maybe if I close my eyes, things will go back to normal.
They're gonna perk up at the sound of something fun, and I'm gonna go investigate if Johnny has any of that moonshine on him.
I guess I'm going to look, and as soon as I see Nutmeg and hear her talk, I'm gonna just.
I do not talk.
Oh,
I am
don't?
mute. Yep, my bunny is mute.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
As soon as I just see her, I'll just be like, rabbit standing on hind legs. Yeah, I guess I've seen everything now. And I'll just kind of just like find some ale nearby and just take a swig.
I'm gonna wave at you too, like, hi!
I'll just
Marcy
be like,
is going to jump back and yell, if you come any close, there could be danger.
So, Indigo, do I find any of that delightful moonshine?
So, Johnny, were you drinking moonshine earlier that night?
Yes, sir.
Then, yes. Nutmeg, you will find just a little bit of moonshine left over.
I'm gonna kind of shake the little bottle or container it's in and then put it back. Turn and look at Marcy, and even though I can't speak, I'm gonna move my mouth, put my ears back, and wave my little stumpy paw at her.
did everyone see that bunny just wave?
Marcy is unable to smile, so Marcy just stares back at the bunny.
I'm gonna cross my little arms and tap my foot, like, what the heck, peoples?
I'm pretty sure that I saw what you saw. Little boy eared, big beard. I thought you were a child. Where's the rest of that moonshine?
Is there wood in this fire that I can pick up?
There is some wood in the fire that you can pick up. Most of it does look cindered, as if it was burning for quite some time.
Or Marcy tries to make a torch with fire to see who's around her. Am I able to do that?
Easily done. 1 second here.
So, since Johnny really isn't paying too much attention to his backpack, does he have any rations in there that I might want to munch on?
Johnny, do you happen to have any rations in your pack?
Let me check. Normally I'd have a closer eye on my rations, but seeing as this is a figment of my imagination, I imagine that once I wake up, all my food will be there. I have 5, it says 1 day rations 5.
I eat one of his rations if that's okay, Indigo. I'm just gonna sit there and start chowing down on whatever hardtack and jerky he has.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, you can easily make a perception check. Marcy, you will get a torch.
Right.
It is. Whoops. I'm messing with those lights.
Never seen a bunny before that likes hardtack and meat. Seems like it goes against the natural order of things. Thought y'all were herbivores. But I guess my imagination can be wild sometimes.
I'm gonna pull out my little journal and my little graphite pencil, and I'm gonna write Hargion on the page and push the book over to it.
Mercy's gonna take the torch and try to walk east to see what else is around.
Okay. So go ahead and move your token. I'll move the torch to you. As you begin to walk, you spy a tent. It seems just like a regular tent. Nothing wrong with it. All the stilts are put up properly. It doesn't seem aged or dusted.
Marcy then yells at everyone and says, "There's a tent over here. Perhaps we should look to see what's around, what's in here."
I'm just gonna nod and wave my biscuit.
Marcy takes that as a sign that she's okay with going in the tent.
Okay. So upon getting into the tent, the insides are a complete mess. There are papers everywhere. You see, there are a few pots and pans. Almost like something was going to be cooked before everyone simply just left. If you wish to know something further, please make me an investigation check.
Do we just look on our D&D Beyond what we add and then do the D20 plus that with our roll?
If you look on your sheet, you will have investigation.
Yes, I see that.
You can click that and you can roll. It will be a normal roll.
Marcy will roll normal.
Okay.
Did everyone see that roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Awesome.
So, Marcy, as you're scrambling through this, you do find a very weird flyer.
This is odd. What's a flyer doing here? Let's see what it says.
1 second here. Do. As you begin to gaze at the flyer. I'm sorry, I interrupted. What were we saying?
I was gonna take the flyer and read it out to everyone. I was gonna head back so I can have more light around me.
Okay.
Gonna walk back.
Sorry about that. I think Discord kicked me for a minute. Did that mess anything up, Indigo?
As far as my knowledge goes, nope, we are perfectly fine.
Okay.
It showed Marcy's roll on the thing, but when I rolled, did it show? Because I got a 12.
I think that was the last thing I heard before it froze.
It did not. Marcy was
don't-
the only one in the tent, though, so she would have been the only one that would have caught it.
Oh, okay. So when I went to D&D Beyond and clicked on the investigation thing, it said the 12 on my screen, but it didn't show up in the chat that it rolled.
No, you gotta click on the Foundry character sheet for investigation.
So you're going to be rolling everything on Foundry.
Okay, where is the investigation then for?
So once you get to your sheet, it should be in attributes, and you want to scroll down or look down a little bit. It's underneath history and insight.
Okay, you said investigation.
Yes.
Yeah. Underneath intimidation, but above medicine. It's in alphabetical order.
Okay, there's check marks and stuff next to intimidation, investigation, nature, and acrobatics for me.
Yep, those are your skill proficiencies.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just click on investigation.
Yep.
And then normal.
Normal. Okay. So you and Marcy will notice about the same. Simply just this flyer that seems to stick out. Marcy did pick it up, and she's walked back to the party, well, to this gathering of people.
All right.
As I will show you what the flyer is.
Ooh, fancy. It's a
Marcy.
little bit colorful for me, but it's pretty fancy.
Marcy stares at the flyer and reads what's on the flyer. Witchlight Carnival. Sit on the throne. Be a real monarch. Who will be crowned our Witchlight monarch? Join us in the big top just before dawn to find out. What does this even mean? Does anybody understand this?
I'm gonna stuff my whole biscuit and jerky in my mouth at once and get up and run over to her. And tug on her sleeve.
I'm gonna chug the rest of my ale and just kind of stumble my way on over there and be like, "Oh God, what is going on over here?"
So, Marcy, if you wouldn't... No, you don't have to roll. As you read the words, Witchlight, something stirs in your memory. Almost something forgotten. You think to yourself, when is the last time that I smiled? It hasn't been odd as years have gone by. But you do remember the last time that you smiled was at the Witchlight Carnival.
Witchlight. I remember being here sometime. Maybe when I was younger. I don't quite remember exactly everything that happened. I remember I lost something here. Maybe this will let me know how I can get that back.
Back over and grab my little book, and then write "We should all go," and bring it back to them to read. Holding it up, going like, "Look, look."
Marcy agrees, and then begins to stare at everyone else.
Well, I suppose I could see where the rest of this hallucination takes me.
I'm gonna go ahead and hug him. Just little bunny hugs his leg.
I'm gonna pat them on the head.
Yay!
Marcy says, "Come on, guys, let's start with all this mush. We gotta get going. Who knows what's gonna happen if we stay here?"
Reach out and try to hold your hand, and I'm gonna give her the Eyes of Night.
If you wouldn't mind, post that in the chat for me.
Absolutely. So, I have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet, but as an action, I can share this dark vision up to 3 people that I choose within 10 feet, but I'm just going to hold her hand and give it to Marcy. And then we also have Johnny, who is human, so he will also get the Eyes of Night. And then,
I have dark vision.
you have dark vision?
Up to 60 feet.
I'm going to go ahead and use that.
Alright.
300 feet. Good lord, you can see far away.
I guess this means the journey can begin.
It's coming.
Marcy reaches down and pats our little furry animal.
You. I adore this. Even though I can't speak, this is adorable. Thank you guys.
Shall we begin?
Let's.
Well, do keep in mind, it is the middle of the night.
Before we begin, does anyone have any weapons?
My little buddy mace that I have.
I got a couple of hand axes and a dagger.
I got a few sharp things, a sword and a dagger, but my weapon of choice is music.
Marcy looks up at the sky to figure out what time of day it could be and how long morning would become.
Okay. So, what part of your history would let you determine the time of day?
I think my history of being always in the shadows, I'm used to the night. So I'm used to reading when morning begins.
Alright. So, looking at the sky and the stars, you're able to determine dawn will break in about 4 hours.
Marcy lets the group know 4 hours we will have light. She looks around and asks, should we wait or should we go?
I'm gonna shake my head and start waddling my way out here.
Okay.
Marcy follows Nutmeg.
Okay.
She believes that he has
I
good
guess we're
instinct.
going.
Yep.
I guess Valrock will start following them.
Leaving behind the safety. They had just begun to leave the old decrepit tent, venturing off into a new, unknown pathway. Please, move your tokens up here. To the top.
So, as we're walking, Nutmeg is going to slowly fall behind and let Marcy take point, and whoever is in the very back of the group, she's just going to kind of hold their hand or hold their pant leg as they walk to kind of bring up the rear. Because, you know,
Holds
stubby
up the
legs and all.
torch. Oh, so can I still keep the torch or can I like throw it away?
Can you still keep the what?
The torch.
Yeah.
It's like that's how the torch. Okay, perfect.
So give me 1 second here as I bring this torch.
Perfect.
I'll have to keep track of that. As it's actually over here. So, you enter into these woods. It is dark. Everything seems quiet. You may make your way as you desire.
Marcy comes to a drastic halt. She looks around. She sees there's nothing but woods. Her instincts are telling her we should stop here and wait for the morning. She looks around to the others and asks, what do they think? She's not going to budge. She's going to stay.
I'll look to her and say, the reason we're not moving anymore, lass?
We're surrounded by woods. What do you expect is going to be in here? Friendly enemies?
Oh, I like to think there's some kind of woodland creatures in the woods, but if you're stopping, then I guess I'm stopping.
Wonder if the animals out here can ride as well.
As he mentioned that, I'm going to whip out my little notebook and start scribbling.
Seems like Nutmeg has something she wants to say.
I'll hold up the little pencil, be like, hold on, 1 moment.
She's writing again. That's strange.
You're telling me. and I've only got a swig of moonshine left. Unless this is a dream, then that means. Nope, I can't make more. Guess it's not that kind of dream.
So,
Seems she said I'm going to this carnival. I don't think it's a good idea. However, if I'm outvoted, I guess I could budge a bit, but I won't be leading anyone.
Gonna
Well-
look at all of you and be like, "Are you coming? Let's go. You want to go?"
All right then. I
Johnny.
guess I could take a point.
Johnny, as you concentrate on your flask, it refills.
This is the best dream I've ever had.
So Johnny's taking point. Is that what you all are saying? The drunk is taking point?
First of all, ma'am, I'm insulted that you would think this little thing of moonshine could make me drunk.
Here we go.
Second of all, why not?
Hold up my book, be like, "Look,
Oh my. Rama.
Marcy then shoves the torch to Johnny and tells everyone to go.
I'll follow close behind him because I can see a bit in the dark, a little further ahead.
Marcy takes the back of the group.
Well done.
All right.
So, please go ahead and advance your tokens.
Hey,
As Johnny, I will move the light over to you.
awesome. Hey, what did you say your name was again? Bearded kid?
Valrock. Valrock Steelforge. Of Ironsmith.
Valrock, huh?
Yeah.
You hear something rustling in the bushes, Johnny.
Oh. Swig of liquid courage. And,
Oh, we're doing this swig of liquid courage. Okay.
and, what do I see? Or can I not see it?
You see nothing at the start. Go ahead and roll me your perception.
Uh-oh. Famous last words.
Oh lord.
Okay.
Not good, not bad.
You see as something rushes out of the shadows at Balrog. Please, go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh crap, both of us.
all of us rolling
Yep.
initiative."
I need initiatives from the whole party.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
On the sheet, how do we roll it? Just click on it.
Just click on it.
On your character sheet, you can pull up the attributes page, and
Oh, okay,
on
I
the
think
far,
it's
yep,
five.
there it goes.
Got 5.
Go ahead and roll his initiative. Oh, hey, your dice are throwing mine. Alright. So. Johnny, you have first action in this combat. As you see some very strange creature leap out from the shadows.
Well, that is one ugly beast. I didn't
As
think
you
my
move-
mind could come up with something so gross. Might as well take a swing at it, get some action in. Could be fun.
We will go ahead and begin combat.
Crap.
What does this creature look like that we're facing?
You see a large rodent. A cute little button nose, whiskers off to the side, deep black eyes, two very familiar looking teeth, but it seems to be dressed in human-like clothing, ripped and tattered.
Alright, let's take a swing at it. Oh Lord. Does that hit?
Your attack will actually miss. I'm sorry. As you begin to swing wide. And that will be... Do you want to move or use a bonus action for anything?
Nah, I reckon before it hurts me, I'll wake up. It was nice seeing you all. Hope to meet y'all in the next sleep.
Alright. Marcy, you see as Johnny, I never asked, what kind of weapon do you have?
I have a rapier and a dagger, and of course the loot, but that's weapon of mass destruction.
Right. Can't bring out the master weapon too soon.
Yep.
Marcy, you see as Johnny quickly whips out his rapier. It's flickering in the night, and he makes a strike towards this creature. The creature, already anticipating the attack, dodges out of the way. Its eyes still fixed on Volrock.
Marcy looks at the scene since she's standing from behind. And she decides she's going to take 3 steps to the right. She uses her acrobatic skills to position herself. So I'm going to roll an acrobatic, right?
Well, first I do need you to move your token exactly where you want it. You should have, I believe, 30 feet of movement.
I can't even see this on this map anymore.
You're right here. For safety views.
Oh, here I am.
Yeah, God, why is this thing looking right at me?
There we go. All right. Alrighty.
Let's go ahead and
Marcy
just...
Do I still need to roll or?
No. You weren't within its attack radius. It couldn't have made an attack.
Cool.
So you were free to assault this creature if you so choose.
Marcy chooses not. Marcy watches from the far and thinks, what an idiot. Attacking an animal. This animal that's so large. Only a fool does something that.
Okay.
Marcy continues to watch on.
Alright. It is the creature's turn. As Valrock, it stares at you.
Oh, crap.
You see as it holds out its claws. And let's see. It's going to make a strike at you.
Crap.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, that's a crit.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
Oh, crap.
I am so terribly sorry, Valrock. Yeah. You'll take 7 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord, that would
No.
damn near cripple me.
I also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, so do I on here or on D&D Beyond do I need to do the -7?
On here.
On here.
Let's see, so that would be 4. Oh, Lord.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let's see.
Oh shit, it has COVID.
Oh, crap.
The party was too close together. We should have been 6 feet apart.
Let's see. Okay.
Safe distance.
Constitution saving throw. Let's see. Oh,
So, your armor just saves you as it sinks its teeth into you.
ah!
Leaving something behind.
Ah. Oh, you little bastard.
It squeaks as that will be the end of its turn. Looking at you as you are nothing but a mere treat. Nutmeg, your action.
Delightful. You know, I'm gonna run right up to it and do an unarmored strike.
Okay, a little.
I mean, if you don't want me to.
It is your
I
character.
mean- Does that it?
Dirty 20, that hits. As you rush up with your little bunny fist of fury, and you punch this creature right in the stomach.
Due to my strength modifier, I don't think it does any damage. It's just like a little thump.
Alright, please roll damage.
There is no damage to be rolled according to Foundry.
Okay.
It's 1 plus my strength modifier, and my proficiency, so I have a -1 strength. So that cancels out the initial 1, so it's just 2 damage.
Okay, so it'll take that little bit of damage.
And then I'm gonna hop away. Yeah, I know the rules.
Whoops. We don't want to give that more than...
Seems like no one is an expert. Marcy stares at the Nutmeg.
But Nutmeg, as you begin to bounce away, our beautiful friend here is going to take an attack of opportunity as you leave its threatened space.
Okay.
And you do look like a very beautiful treat.
I am a delicious snack, I know this. I only fill myself with delicious snacks.
Let's hope you are just as delicious.
That does not hit my AC.
You lucky.
So he rips out, trying to bite at this delicious little bunny that's approached him. Missing. You are just too fast for it. And that will be your turn. Unless there's anything else you wish to do.
There's nothing else I wish to do.
Okay.
But thank you.
Valrock.
Oh, this bastard is mine. I'm gonna take my hand axe and just run at him and swing.
Okay. So you whip out your mighty hand axe and you charge the very short distance you have between you two. Go ahead and make me an attack roll with your hand axe.
Alrighty.
Let's see how this will fan.
Let's go!
Valrock. You are very good in combat. Your axe comes down. Please go ahead and roll me some damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, he'll take that 5.
So you just see me swing my axe down and slice him across the chest.
So your axe comes down, cutting him right across the chest, and you see he lets out this howl of pain.
There's more where that came from, you little bastard. I'm just getting started.
Would you like to move?
I would. Let me see what I'm looking sheet. I do have. Let's see. I have ability of 2 weapons fighting styles, so I don't know if that means I could do a bonus action of fighting again with my second axe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could. Okay.
2-weapon fighting will allow you to do that. You do take I believe, a -1 hit if you want to post it to chat.
Okay, click standard roll. On the 2-weapon fighting style standard roll.
Let me double check. I do believe yes.
Okay. Alright.
Hey, buddy.
Alright. Add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. So, would I make a second attack with my second axe?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it. Generate attack.
That is enough to hit.
Alright, I'm gonna do damage on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You see me like pull out my second axe and say, "Oh, you thought I only had one for you."
You see it snarl at you.
I'm gonna swing down at it. Do some damage here.
Ooh. All right.
Slice it across the face this time.
You cut deep into its face, cutting open its eye, as it lets out a squeak of pain. Blood begins to shed over the field.
And I will end my turn.
Alright, that is round. Johnny,
Ooh,
you stand ready.
I'm pulling out the loot.
Things are getting
Got it.
things are getting serious.
A loot. This will be interesting. See what he can do.
Rootin' tootin', big shoe bootin', firearms that come a shootin', eye of vulture, leg of cattle, tight ass jeans, and worn out saddle, sassy steak, another meat, cooked till rare 'cause I ain't weak. And now, my friend,
Yes.
although this is deep, for you be gone, for I cast sleep.
Whoa.
Boom! Please work.
Please, whoa.
Whew. I'm gonna cast it here so it doesn't catch my friend Valrock.
Alright. Let's see here. Given his already weakened state, he quickly goes into a slumber. Barely able to stand on his feet. Congratulations. You've put this poor boy to sleep.
Be it beast, man, or even nature itself. Ain't nothing compared to my fiddle.
But Johnny, as you feel your magic begin to intertangle in the area, you notice something. You've not ensnared one, but two others hiding in the bushes.
Well, what do you know?
Oh God, it's the Rat Pack.
Looks like luck is on our side today.
It's like throwing pop rocks in a fire ant nest.
Nutmeg's gonna look around cautiously. With her range and vision, does she notice any more? Or is that it?
That is... Go ahead and make me a perception.
Normal or advantage, since I have Eyes of Night?
I will give you advantage.
Heck yeah.
So, you do notice there are two more. One hidden here, and another hidden here.
But they are in the range of the sleep as well.
Mm-hmm.
And are they asleep?
They are asleep.
No others, just
No.
these three total?
There are no others.
Alright, I'm gonna grab Marcy's hand and I'm going to try to bring her into the bush to point out the two. For some reason, I don't have control on my token. Oh, we're still in combat, that's right.
It is soft combat. But I do have to keep the turn order up for right now.
Shoot, okay.
So, Marcy, you do notice that Meg is trying to lead you somewhere.
Marcy looks down at Nutmeg and decides to follow along. She sees the other two that were sleeping in the bush. She nods her head at the drunk and says, "Well done."
Why, thank you. I do my best.
Yes. Thank you, lad. I'd have been dead if you'd not have done that.
You'll be fine. My mind cooked you up, you gotta be tough as hell.
You're pretty fickle and handy with that fiddle.
I think I'll get a closer look to see what these guys are about. Can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Question one for a short rest. I can do a 1d10 for health points to heal myself.
Yeah. It is something that you will have to wait till you're out of combat for.
Okay, that's fine.
To everyone else, I will show you this creature's token.
Oh, dear God.
Professor Radikins, nice to see you.
Master Splinter, is that your second cousin? Cousin who got wrote out of the will?
So, for sake of brevity, we can end combat. Or if you want to act it out, we can continue combat.
I mean, they're asleep. We should drag them off and tie them up. But, of course, you guys don't hear me say that because I am mute. But I will be writing it.
But Marcy, it is your move first.
Marcy reaches in one of their pockets to see if there's anything worth taking.
In their pockets. You know what? Go ahead and roll me a. Actually, I'll go ahead and do this. I apologize. For some reason, that's trying to roll it as you. Marcy, you happen to find 10 copper among the two.
Like these people had some money. I wonder where they were going to spend this at. Probably that stupid carnival. You know what? I think I'll keep this just for, keepsake. You may need this later on. I then proceed to place it in my pocket.
Easily done.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly scratch my thing and hold it up and try to tap my foot for people's attention. Be like, look at my book. Look at my book.
Okay.
Anyone see
Tie
my
them
book?
up and leave them
I'll
against
look over.
the
I'll look
tree.
over and I'll see the book.
Okay.
I don't know how far everybody. Oh, okay.
That is the detriment of heading out during night.
We can see. We're okay. Let's not burn moonlight.
Marcy is playing with it.
Okay. So, what would you like to do with these guys?
Me or Nutmeg?
Nutmeg, it is your move.
I mean, I moved to the boys and was kind of looking up at them. I'm not really going to do anything except maybe pull out some rope from my pack and begin tying up one to the best of my ability.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll me... Go ahead and roll me a strength check. Let's see how tight you can get that rope.
This is going to be funny.
Hello.
Ability check.
Yep.
Here we go. Nope.
So
Nice.
you get it around them, you put it in a pretty little bow. So it feels pretty tight.
Would I be able to assist in tying them up for you?
I mean, that'd be great.
Alright, do I roll the strength check as well?
Yep, we're gonna move over to your turn, Valrock.
Alrighty, let's see here. It's strength check. Ability check. Oh.
Okay.
Awesome.
You get it a decent bit tighter, and this bunny ties pretty good knots.
Sorry.
That's perfectly fine. Who wants to take the third one?
I suppose I'd go over there and give it a tie. Pretty good with knots.
A bunny that can write and tie up pretty bows. That's a first.
So, with enough time, you're able to restrain all three of them.
Isn't there one?
There were just three.
Well, seems like everything is done here.
And that will end combat here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Know myself then.
How injured are you?
You don't get to heal yourself like that unless you have a potion.
Oh, that's true.
How injured are you, Valrock?
Well, pretty bad.
All right
Think you
then.
can keep going?
Maybe just to trek on a bit, but if we get into combat again, I don't know.
Don't
I
worry.
propose the same thing that I've said before. I think we should stop until the morning. We almost nearly got killed, and by some miracle we're still alive. I'm not saying that we shouldn't continue on, but I think we should be very cautious in the next few choices we make. And besides, it looks like dawn will be coming soon. I think we could rest.
I agree.
So, would you like to track back to the camp? Or do you want to rest out in the wilds?
Let's see, we got fire, plenty of wood around. I suppose I could probably rustle us up a campfire. And if something goes wrong, I can always give you a quick patch me up, Valrock.
Alrighty.
I'll stand guard until the morning.
I'll sit by Valrock and just kind of wait, because clearly everyone just wants to make camp here.
Let's see. On one hand, Marcy's threatened to kill me and she's taking watch. On the other hand, if she kills me, I'll wake up. So I'm fine. I'm asleep after the fire.
Nutmeg is not going to go to sleep.
Okay. So we're just gonna make camp out in the wilds.
Yes, sir.
Easy.
Okay.
This would be a short rest or a long rest?
This would be considered a short rest. So you can spend a hit dice to heal up a little bit. But you will not receive the benefits of a full rest. So
Okay.
any spells that you might have used that take a long rest to come back, you will not get back.
I have, as a feature, I have a second wind. You can use the bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 1 HP. Once per short rest.
Mm-hmm. You can use that in and out of combat. Typically, you want to use that in combat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to use in combat. I just couldn't remember the name of it until now.
Sir.
So would I use a standard roll for that, or would I wait to use that one?
So what you're going to do is on your sheet. Close that. Your hit dice, you're going to see short rest or long rest. If you click short rest, that should let you roll them.
It'll pop up a menu and it'll ask you if you want to use your dice or not for the short rest.
Okay. Click on short
That'd have been a
rest.
bit bad. We almost.
Roll and then roll or rest.
Roll if you want to use your hit die, and then rest.
Hey, that's a good roll.
And then rest. Oh,
Okay. So, who's keeping watch?
I'm keeping watch, Marcy is.
Okay. Mercy, please go ahead. Please roll me a perception.
And I'm normal.
Yep, it would be a normal. Oh, no, sorry, advantage because you do have the eyes of night. I apologize.
Okay, so I need to
Roll again.
Roll again.
roll again. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
So advantage is where you take the higher of the two dice rolls. So instead of the nat 1, you got the 12 for your perception check.
Yes, yes.
Alright, so, Mercy, throughout the night, you do hear more skittering. It happens around the 2-hour mark.
I hear something around the
Ending.
2-hour mark.
Indigo, I'd like to eat more of Johnny's rations while we're kind of sitting here. If that's alright.
Hear something in the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. So, Johnny, are you paying attention to your rations at all?
Kinda.
He-
Like,
He's
yeah,
asleep.
but I'm not. I'd notice, but I'm not really worried about it. I just think I can bring it all back like I did with the moonshine.
Okay. So, Nutmeg, you were allowed to eat to your heart's content.
I eat like 2 of his rations worth if we're just sitting here on watch.
Okay.
I suppose I'll eat one myself. I'm getting a bit peckish.
All right.
To
Yay!
Nutmeg and Valrock. The noise. Did you guys hear that? It's a sound.
Did I hear anything?
You were too busy munching on Johnny's snacks.
That's okay.
Rat! What? What's going on?
Oh, I forgot. These two are the ones that are out.
Assume Marcy has the torch.
Marcy. Oh, I had the torch now? Okay. Marcy uses her insight. Can I use insight?
What are you trying to insight?
Trying to decide if to investigate or not. Just by the noise. What it could be. Something I can take care of or something I'll need people for.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give you insight. So it will be at a normal roll. Okay. So, Marcy, you feel pretty confident with your ability. You think, judging from what these buffoons have done earlier, you could probably take them out.
She will go and investigate what's going on. At a safe distance. Not quickly, but slowly.
Are you taking the torch with you?
Marcy takes the torch with her. Did he already make the fire well before I leave?
Yes.
Then she leaves with the torch.
Okay. So I will give you an extra little point of light here. And Marcy, you will have control over that torch. So you hear it coming off around 35 feet to the east, where the original rats came from.
Now, I heard it somewhere over here. I'm not seeing anything. I wonder if they're up in the trees. Huh, there it is again.
You hear the breaking of branches. It's you being very keen on the shadows. Know that holding a torch while sneaking around isn't such a good idea.
Marcy decides to throw the torch into the bush. Therefore, if something is there, it'll either come out or burn whatever's around. And proceed to hide behind one of the trees.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me your stealth.
Okay.
As the torch will go off.
Not very good stealth.
So, as you're hiding in these bushes, you hear that same squeak few more branches will snap. As it seems like something's moving in.
Marcy jumps up into a nearby tree.
Okay, please make me an acrobatics.
So, Indigo, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If I've noticed Marcy has left, do I notice anything? Do I perk up my ears?
Because
I am, yeah.
was just getting that. Just wanted to make sure Marcy got up into a tree.
Gotcha.
Hey, rolling.
Okay. Easily enough, you scale a tree, and you hold there for a moment.
Good roll.
Good. Nutmeg, you being around and awake, you notice Marcy has left a bit ago. With your keen senses, you also only see one thing of light. And that snapping sound. There are more coming from 3 different directions.
From my pack, I'm going to pull out my crossbow and set it down ready to grab, and my mace on the other side. And I'm going to ready action to shoot anything that comes near.
Okay.
Johnny is asleep, right, next to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, while he's not looking, I'm also going to grab another ration and stuff it in my mouth.
You've eaten 4, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I have no food.
Now, when I throw the torch, does it set anything on fire, or is it too weak to notice or set?
Now that is a very good question. Were you aiming to set anything on fire?
I was aiming to set the bush on fire the direction of that sound. So if there is someone there, that will come out and set it on fire and alert my campers on the other side to a bigger fire, most likely.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's dry, since there was no type of rain or bad weather, so I'm assuming it's dry bush too.
Alright. So, as we get to that... I'm sorry, I just... One session in, you guys were already starting forest fires.
Oh, crap.
That's okay.
Okay. Marcy, as you huck this torch, you notice in the darkness, cinders slowly start popping as the bush is beginning to set fire. You being a very... Let me actually double check that real quick so before I say anything. You being of sound mind, know that having a forest fire is probably not the best idea.
I don't have the torch anymore, so I put the torch out. I'm in complete darkness.
The eyes of night that Nutmeg has given you help you see in the darkness.
Marcy looks around for the noise, the sound. And she sees that it was near where she jumped.
So this direction? Nutmeg, you are aware of one coming from the southeast and straight east.
Do I see it though? Because I did ready my action.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do see it, I'm gonna shoot it.
I will let you know the moment it gets in sight.
Awesome.
Is it in my line of sight?
The one that was... Actually, yes. The one that I was talking about is in your line of sight. It is sitting in a tree.
Oh, of course it would be. This thing is pretty smart.
I'd like to nudge Johnny awake next to me.
I'll
What's going
attempt
on?
a short bow attack.
Okay.
Just try to wake him up.
What's happening?
Shake him again.
I'm up. I'm up.
I'm gonna pat my weapons and be like pointing out to the dark.
Well, I guess action is better than grits in the morning.
As daylight will slowly begin to dawn. We are going to take 5, as this is our hour mark. We're going to go over chat, any comments, and we'll see you guys back.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep. So Twitch stream is staying on, right? That way we can all
Yep.
joke, laugh, talk.
Twitch stream
They can
will,
watch here.
will be staying on.
Sweet. Oh, this has been delightful. Marcy, you started a forest fire. Did that not catch? Just to make sure.
No, I don't think he said it didn't catch. Or I decided, I guess, not to throw it.
No, it's catching fire.
Oh, wait, it is catching? Oh, perfect then. Yeah. Oh, well, not perfect.
At this point in time, I'm beginning to realize that my party might be a slightly bit evil.
Such a cute little bunny? No. No, 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 no. Can't be.
Most of
We
the
had-
bunny came from that cemetery.
Do I look like I could be that deranged? No.
No. Maybe those were people or rat people, but not you. No.
I'm glad that any and all who think they're hallucinating don't think I'm a threat. Yay!
Hey, Dungeon.
Keep your enemies close.
As I need to go begin to explain a forest fire.
Dungeon. Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Guess I should hop on Twitch and see what's going on. I don't know.
Well, at least it's morning, so we won't be the only people to see this.
True. Does
It's a suit.
That still doesn't help the fact that we're literally in trouble.
True.
is sleep a spell that resets after a short rest?
You are a bard, if I'm right. Let me double check.
Oh, how did y'all like my what I needed to do to cast my spell?
That was amazing.
That was awesome.
Very poetic.
Truly
That was
bardic.
Very awesome.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water.
I would have pointed if it didn't land. Because I would be like, that is weak.
I was like, please work, please work. This can't be the first time I do this and show the bard skill and it fails. At that point, it's time to put the loot away and become a paladin.
Put the loot away. I'm
Swear off moonshine, all of it. Just, you know what? I'm turning to the Lord. Can't do this anymore. Now I can blame God if my spells fail.
like, hi, I'm Johnny. Used to be I used to be a
Farmer.
bard. Hi, Johnny.
I used to partake in a lot of moonshine, but then I couldn't put a rat to sleep, and I realized that that was my sign. The Lord
I'm a
is the
shinaholic.
answer. Back in my day, they called me a Mooney, but has a
Mooney.
different term now.
Tried to use the old term moon someone, which meant give them a glass of moonshine, but I guess nowadays that means something completely different.
At my lowest point, I asked some people if they wanted to moon with me. They said sure. Half of them turned to werewolves, the other half showed me their asses. That's when I realized this wasn't the thing for me.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be right back.
Give me 1 second, I will be right back.
I'm also, for those who are still here, posting something else in the general chat I meant to send earlier. I also, in the past week, have managed to go on this app and make my first official acting website.
Okay. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, it's where on the app where, like, it'll be live on, like, Google and stuff. Like, you can Google it and stuff when I send the link. But, like, it's one with the app, like, I can make edits to it or change it up if I want to, and then someone would just have to refresh their page, and then the new edits would be there. But, I actually own the title of this website now, so that's good. There's
Well,
there's the link to my website.
alright, I'll definitely get to check that out as soon as I have a second.
Yep, and then earlier I sent my IMDb thing as well. I'm on IMDb now, so I sent that over.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask, did you make your IMDb yourself?
I made an account, but then the film I'm actually a part of right now, that's coming out on YouTube and in theaters, they added that into my filmography for me.
Gotcha.
But you have to, if you want to make one, you have to do an IMDb Pro account. It's like $10 a month. It's like one of those subscription things. And you can like add in like stuff you've done. You can make a profile picture. You can add videos and photos. You can just add a bunch of stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, she's phasing in and out.
I don't know why, but when we saw those like were-rat people, for some reason it reminded me of We Don't Talk About Bruno.
The rat's all on his back part.
Oh yeah, 7-foot frame, rats along his back.
That's
Yeah.
all. The first thing I thought when I saw the were-rats, like, I thought, okay, like, this thing's not gonna be too strong, probably gonna get one-shotted, all good. And then when I missed, I was like, okay, you know what? That's fine too.
That's all just too. I was like, all right, these things won't be so bad. And then I get down to 4 health on the first thing. I'm like, oh crap, we're screwed.
When it crit you, I just thought to myself, oh, he said 7 wounds, and I know 7 wounds isn't anything later, but I just looked at my HP and I was like, that would damn near cripple me.
I have 11 health, and that brought me down to 4. I was like, oh, he's already looking rough, and it's only session 1.
Yeah.
I'm glad we decided to take the rest. I can heal, but I thought to myself, you know what? I'll heal Valrock if we keep moving forward. But I'm tapped out of first level spells after that.
Yeah. Your spells will reset only on a long rest.
Yeah. I've got the cantrips, and they've got infinity symbols, but one of them is useless in combat, and the other one is very difficult to cast with you guys around without catching y'all in the crossfire.
I mean, soon you'll be dealing here with a forest fire, so that'll be.
Oh lord, I don't have spells for that, but if I can sing to the flames.
And make them only grow brighter.
Oh lord.
When you said infinity there just for a second, it reminded me of Infinity Stones like Avengers and stuff. Have you seen the new Spider-Man No Way Home movie?
Yes.
Okay. It's funny. There's a I saw on YouTube somebody released a deleted post-credit scene with Andrew Garfield.
Oh really?
It's a deleted so has everybody that's here right now seen it? No Way Home.
No, I haven't seen it, but those you might want to go with a more DM to, just in case anyone in the audience hasn't seen it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Has anybody been following this Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been following it since the whole thing started back in 2016.
Yeah, same.
It's I thought it was kind of funny how in that audio recording they played of Amber Heard, how she said, "I was not punching you, I was hitting you."
Yeah, she was like, it was a closed fist. I put it on you, but I wasn't punching you. That's not what a
was
punch
hitting
is.
you.
I was like, huh.
I was like, wait a minute. And then her lawyer kept asking, "Is this your signature on this day and time?" He says, "Yes." And then he asks him over and over. He's like, "Is that the same signature that you asked about the first 3 times?"
Yeah, I was just looking. I was like, it's unfortunate. I was wondering why I just kept seeing a bunch of trending for like Amber. It was like Amber Turd. I just saw that trending
Amber
all over the
Turd.
internet. I was like, what is that? What's going on? Why is that there?
Oh,
And then I found out it's 'cause- it said something about her crapping on the bed.
Yeah, and blaming it on their tiny Yorkies.
I was like, oh, that's why. That's. I just started cracking up. I was like, dang, really? Like, imagine. I just saw a meme where it was Johnny Depp, but his face was on Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, the first one. And it was like when he gets home, and it's just that scene where there's that huge pile of like shit from the Triceratops. And he's just looking at it. I just was cracking up. I can't.
I think
Dear
it's really
God.
important though, like the case. Like it's unfortunate in Johnny Depp's, but even like it being on this platform, like people can some people don't take it seriously, or they're always like used to women talking about it, but now that it's somebody so profound as Johnny Depp, I'm really hoping it wakes up a lot of people, and just like this can literally happen to anyone.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yep.
just a woman
exactly.
issue, it is a man
Everybody issue.
Yeah. Everyone,
yeah, and
Yes.
it's unfortunate. And some people are like, why are they asking them? Why are they talking about this stuff? And I'm like, sexual assault cases are one of the most gruesome and hard cases to ever prosecute for anyone, especially the people that have been victimized by it, because they try and bring up things that really is irrelevant to the case. But I'm like, well, now y'all get firsthand take of what women have already been going through, in a sense, for men who are watching. It's like, well, why do they keep asking him that? Why are they bringing up this stuff? And I'm like, because that's what they do in these cases.
Yeah, it's like, there's a part in the trial that Johnny Depp starts bursting into tears. I mean, because he just can't take it anymore. I mean, I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use that as like, oh, he's crying. He's. I've seen people say like a lot of the defenses for Amber are very weak. Like one of the ones I saw, it was someone's like, listen, there's no innocent party here. They were like, on one hand, yes, she did what she did to him, but on the other hand, there's a recording of him saying like he wouldn't care if she died. So there's problems on both sides. And I was like, I feel like I wouldn't feel any sympathy if the roles were reversed and there was like, a woman who was like being abused and she said, I hope my abuser dies. I wouldn't be like, oh, well, she shouldn't have said that. Neither of them are in the right. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
The things you shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Like, aside, I got a question. Do we have anyone watching our Twitch stream, Indigo?
We do have our beautiful mods, which will be Altels and Grandmaster Adam.
Of course, the king is watching.
The king.
Do we give good entertainment, O king?
Well, if the king is watching and Amber Heard is on trial, then we know what must happen to her.
Well, we do got a few people. We even have our resident master level DM Crad watching us today.
Ooh. Hi, Potion Master Crad.
Hello.
Alright. So, since we're all back, let's get into what we've been doing and play some D&D.
Whoop whoop.
Try to save the forest. I apologize for every earth being out there on today's episode of D&D.
Lesson learned. Let's not use torches when given Eyes of Night.
Yeah, let's not. Unless I want to be a villain, and at this point in time, that's a no.
That's okay. I forgive you this time.
I appreciate it, Nutmeg. You saved my life already. Vision. I'm indebted.
So.
Oh yeah? Okay. Glad to know.
What happened, Lily?
Oh, she said she was indebted to me, and I said, oh, okay.
Once the debt is paid, it could be.
The debt can be paid in food, as we've seen.
It seems that could be possible.
Very possible.
We all would have died if it wasn't for it, so I feel like my character would definitely feel a need to pay that back.
Apples are good, as is celery with peanut butter.
Oh, specialty food. I will remember.
Alright.
Celery with peanut butter, that sounds pretty good.
So, jumping back into the scene. Mercy, as you look at this were-rat, it sits in the tree gazing at you for a moment. Before you see the hair on its body begin to recede. You hear agonizing cries as bones break. The creature will fall out of the tree. Writhing there in pain, with your vantage point, you can see it turns back into a humanoid figure. The claws receding into its body, same as the nose and the whiskers. And there, unconscious on the ground, lies a man.
Marcy looks down and has decided that she would jump down from the tree that she's currently standing.
Okay. You're pretty dexterous, so you can easily jump down from it without any worry. The fire is beginning to catch on the bush.
Marcy attempts to pick up the human.
Okay. Let me double check. What's your strength mod? Oh, 9, okay. It's a bit difficult, but you can. And while you're picking him up, Nutmeg, Johnny, and Valrock, what are you three up to over by the fire?
Stuffing my face with the last of the crumbs. But do I notice, the person falling from the tree?
You were staring off in directly east, so I'd say you would hear it, but you wouldn't see it. You'd hear a thud hit the ground.
It's daylight. My shift's over. It's not my problem. I'm gonna sit here and look at Johnny and be like, food! And then I'm gonna look at Valrock and be like, You too. Food. Little bunny pot out.
Food.
Food. Please? Food?
Oh, you want food? All right.
Taking my paw out there going like, come on!
Let's see.
In the paw!
It appears that you consumed all of my rations, little one. Damn, now I'm kind of hungry.
I'm just gonna nod, going like, yes, exactly that. Rations?
Let's see here. In my inventory, would it be in consumables?
It would be in your inventory.
In consumables. Okay, and then I have an option for you use new consumable or
Yeah. Just use it and I'll eat the ration. Eat.
don't do anything.
You used it twice.
Oh, my bad.
Hey,
Oh, new consumable. Okay.
little nutmeg.
I'm here.
Hypothetically speaking, would you prefer to be grilled or stewed?
I'm gonna shake my head and look at you and just do a little finger wave like, nope.
Well, I gotta eat something.
Did I finally make it to the camp with the
Yep.
with our human?
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
pull out
There you go.
Johnny's thing of moonshine and be like, here you go, drink that.
I use the rations now.
There you
Nope.
go.
Alright, usability.
There
you
it
go.
goes. Yay. Thank you. I'm
You're
gonna sit
welcome.
there. I'm gonna write the little word thank you on my book and then close it after showing you and then start eating the food.
Like,
So,
hungry little tyke, ain't you?
Marcy will drag back a very unconscious human.
It turns out who we've been fighting, guys, is actually a human. When the day broke, he turned back. I'm kind of glad we didn't kill all of them. But poor guy, we did kill one. But he did strike us first, so we had to do what we had to do. But what are we
That's
gonna do now?
Interrogate him.
He looks pretty weak to me. Maybe we can just poke him and see if he wakes up.
Alright.
Okay, so real quick, Marcy, did you take out the fire?
Did not take out the fire. And to warn the party, there's a fire that kind of broke out on the other side.
Oh,
I dropped my biscuit.
Oh
might
wow,
be.
that's how you know it got serious.
oh crap.
So we don't have long. We can either try and put this fire out, which I'll do that, or we can take our young person here and just take off running.
I agree with running.
No one will know we're here, so I think that's probably our best.
I'm gonna go up and write in my book, where is the fire?
So
And show it to Marcy. My food is now forgotten.
oh, unfortunately, I don't have a good human token. I apologize.
Close enough.
So, Mercy. Meg asked you a question.
The fire is towards the east, about 45 feet.
Okay.
My torch kind of just flew into a bush.
You can.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over there since that is literally my full walking speed. Just zoom.
as you get there, you do notice there is a bush that has caught fire.
I'm gonna start trying to put it out.
Okay. How would you like to put it out?
Try to stomp on it. Gotta stomp it out.
What size are you?
I am a small creature.
Okay. As you raise your foot to stomp this fire out, you very quickly realize the bush is bigger than you.
Alright, I'm gonna try to squeak something even though it won't come out. I'm just gonna start trying to jabber but no noise, and then I'm gonna look up at the sky and look at the bush and look up at the sky. I'm gonna pray to my god. Please bless the rains.
Marcy runs back, drops the person who she was carrying to make sure that Nutmeg does not get killed by the fire and her fur doesn't.
Again, I am still asking, looking up at the sky, looking at the
trying
bush.
to put out the fire as well with Nutmeg, as Nutmeg is dancing to the rain gods.
Please bless the rain.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Nutmeg, please go ahead and roll me a percentile. That is going to be a D100. See if you can bless the rains.
Of Africa?
So as you're sitting there praying to your god, she smiles upon you.
Yay!
A cloud will move overhead just ever so slightly, filled with the holy waters as it drips down, extinguishing the bush. Marcy, as you get there, you see this very odd sight. A cloud on a cloudless day.
Marcy proceeds to do what Nutmeg is doing and dancing and praying to the rain god. As she does so, she takes her hand and places it on top of Nutmeg's as the sign of thanks.
You're gonna look up and be like, good job.
I'm not sure whether to consider this cute or still messed up.
We have yet again averted another crisis, thanks to our Nutmeg here.
Thank the
That's
dice
my
at this
gratitude.
point. That was kind of sketchy. And, I'm gonna use my flask and try to sit there and catch raindrops, since you did say it is holy water.
Okay. So, it's easy enough to move your flask around and catch some of this beautiful holy water. Go ahead and... How many flasks are you trying to fill? Just one?
Here's my one. I'm definitely gonna use a good omens thing here, like, let's just put the holy water in the flask.
Okay. So I will... Yeah, I'll give you some holy water.
Holy rain water.
I'm glad it worked out for you with that roll because it could have been really bad.
It really could have.
We're messing with religion and the gods. We could have really tipped her off. She was confident.
So, you managed to collect this holy water. Johnny, Valrock, being
Yes.
over in the camp, mildly awake, neither one of you with any rations. There are 3 people next to you that are all tied up, and one a little distance away from you. This one is not tied up, but they are unconscious.
I'm gonna kind of stumble on over to the one who's not tied up, unconscious, and just... Would I be strong enough to pick him up and throw him over my shoulder, or would I have to drag him back?
Oh, let me double check. You are completely strong enough.
Okay.
You can
So
you can pick him up almost one-handed.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just kind of like stumble on over and just grab him by the shirt and just, or like that middle of the shirt, and just kind of lift him up with one arm and bring him on over.
Okay. Where do you want to set him?
I'll set him probably in there's like that little square in the middle right there.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah, I'll just kind of drop him. And, all right, takes care of him, but we should probably tie him up just in case. Got any rope, Johnny?
I think I might have a bit.
I might have some more. Oh wait, no. Actually, I think I used some of mine to tie one of them up.
Uh-oh. Unfortunately, I do not have any rope, comrade.
Oh, did you leave her, Johnny?
Yay, Black Flag shanties now running through my head.
But maybe... I don't know if we'll... How long do you think until they wake up?
I'm not sure. Should we keep an eye on them just in case until the lasses get back?
Yeah, let's watch them.
Right.
Okay. So
Right now,
you
the
sit.
fire's out.
Give me 1 second, Nutmeg.
Go ahead.
So you sit there and you watch them very intently. They are all knocked out. A few minutes go by and you can tell this is going to be one of the most boring tasks you've faced in quite some time. It almost becomes a struggle to watch them or to simply just look at the sky. Nutmeg, you were saying?
No, the fire is put out. I'm gonna put my little paws together, say a silent prayer, with my holy water in between, be like, okay, that's it, let's go. And I just start walking back quietly.
Looks like the dice for your lucky rabbit's foot.
I hear him say that, and I'm gonna just wiggle in my foot.
Indeed.
Well, that's going to set a horrifying precedent. So, Marcy, do you want to head back to the group, or...
Marcy heads back to the group to interrogate the remaining people.
Well, now we're getting somewhere.
Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the fact that within the first session you've started a forest fire, beat up some were-rats, and now interrogating a person.
Well, I'm a fighter. I've been in a few battles, so interrogation is kind of something I've done before.
Very fair. Alright, Marcy, you have the floor.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Seems like he may be the first to wait. Let's see if I can... Well, actually, how about we see what's in his pockets? It's always the first thing that should be looked at anyways. Never know what you can find. Maybe some information, maybe some money. Either way, it'll help us on our journey.
True, very true.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation on... No, because you can search him pretty well without waking him.
Okay.
As you're searching through his pockets, he again has that same flyer for the Witchlight Carnival.
Again, this flyer keeps coming up. Looks like we're gonna find our answers there. But I do want to make a point that these people turn into these critters and in the middle of night. Chances are we may end up with the same fate. But there's still something that I must collect anyways from there. So, I'm willing to take the risk. What about you all?
I like to take risks.
Might as well.
A nod.
It's enough
I'm
as
here.
it is. Might as well just risk more.
Well, looks like we're gonna be going to a carnival. Let's see if we can crash a party, or maybe, I don't know, find some missing items. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who had something taken.
You think they'll have ale there? Parched.
Possibly, but who knows? Johnny may just decide to drink it all.
Who's to
Ale?
say he already, who's to say he already hasn't?
Come on now. Ale, when I've got... Matter of fact, here you go, Valrock. Try some of this. Shit kicks
Well-
it fast.
What is it?
I think we both know what's in the flask.
All right, I'll give it a swig, I guess, and you know, you got to try new things in life. All right, I'll just take a swig of it.
Oh, this may not end very well.
Okay.
Whoa!
But it would still
Lord.
end, right?
What's wrong? What was in that?
That was patented moonshine.
Oh Lord!
I'd be remiss to ask, what is patented moonshine? What's
Let's
it?
just say we call it back home, we call it full moon. And all I'm gonna say is I've never seen a giant before. But according to the elders, it walked in, took a swig, never left.
Well, that's really something.
Okay. So
And you just gave it to a dwarf. Half your size.
Anybody see that
Well-
third tree over there?
Oh, great. I think the first thing we should do is just tie these people up and then maybe let you get rid of those toxins in your body.
Oh, I see 5. Am I not right? Oh, there's definitely 6 there.
Excellent. It's kicking in. Nutmeg, come here. I want to try something.
Shake my head, no.
so-
Johnny, is there 2 of you? You have a twin brother.
Duplication phase. The first step.
First step, second step, third step from the left.
Marcy ignores the two drunks and ties them all together.
Oh, my parents leave me. I'm a screw up.
So, Marcy, as you're tying them up, the flyer will fall from your pocket. And you see something written on the back of it. Something that you didn't notice before. It seems to be written in small writing.
Say now. I'll hold it up to the sky to see if I can get a better view of it.
Okay. I believe you speak Sylvan, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
These can.
Let me just... Cat, common... Ooh, no, you actually don't speak Sylvan. Your language are Thieves' Cant, Common, Eldarin, and Undercommon. You see a language that you can't decipher, but it is clear that it's something.
Decides that maybe it's better if we just wake one of these people up. Maybe they can speak our language and translate this for us.
Okay. So after you have successfully tied them up,
I will punch one. An arm strike. Just enough to wake them, hopefully.
sorry, I was lost for words there. Go ahead and deck one in the face.
Oh, maybe not the face. I'll go for their shoulder. Just not to injure them too bad. They can live with a broken shoulder.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Learning very quickly, do not mess with Marcy. Whoops. It's gonna be your short one. I think it's gonna be the one above that.
Oh, okay. I see it. Oh, it won't let me do it. Oh, here it is. Okay.
So, don't worry about... Actually, yeah. Let me see. I gotcha. I gotcha. Easily enough, you ball your fist up and punch this man in the shoulder. And immediately wakes up.
You're alright. You're alright. You just took a little hit. We just want to know. What does this flyer say? Can you speak?
He'll look at you, very tired and confused.
You want me to hit you again in the shoulder?
No,
That help?
no, I'm fine.
Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Flyer. You see the flyer? What does it say? What
Yeah.
does it mean?
He squints at it as he tries to get a better look. That's the Witchlight flyer. I know what that is.
Okay, tell us more about this witchlight.
Look,
Come on, stay with me.
Can I hop on over?
Easily can. Open scene.
Open scene. Okay, which one did you target? Was it this one?
Yep. Not exactly.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna kind of move into your space and kind of push in between. And then... I mean, how messed up does he look?
He doesn't look messed up. More, he's delirious. He doesn't know where he's at, and he was just punched in the shoulder.
Yeah.
But upon seeing you, he... Is that a rabbit?
I'm gonna change whatever the heck I was trying to do, and I'm going to grab my book, and I'm going to go right to the page that I wrote Harji on earlier for Valrock and Johnny. I'm going to point at it and tap my foot.
He'll look at it again, squint his eyes.
What's up there? I can't see.
I believe that says Harblon?
Something about bread. I don't know.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and it's going to whisper Harji in his ears.
Oops. My bad.
Now I'm hearing voices in my head.
Harjion. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Motion to myself.
No, you're funny.
I close my book and walk off. No help from me.
Maybe if I go and punch one, maybe that'll help.
I'm going to nod at her like, that's a great idea.
This poor man.
Let's see, Johnny's been a drunk, so maybe the other one, he'll probably wake up out of it. Marcy proceeds to punch Valrock.
So, Valrock, are you okay with this happening?
Yes.
Okay. So, actually, you hit Valrock and you're awoken.
Did I just get hit by something?
Fit.
Oh. Oh,
Now
Lord.
pay attention.
My
Can
head.
you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. My head. What happened?
Marcy is gonna just gesture towards Nutmeg to bring over the flyer.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I do so.
I feel like crap. What was in that drink?
Something you shouldn't dare drink up again. Look, you see
I'll
this
stop.
flyer? We're trying to figure out what this flyer's about. It's about the Witchlight and the carnival.
Carnival, you say?
Yeah, the carnival.
Wait. Let me see that flyer. I'll take it from her.
Okay.
I don't know much what it means, but I do remember that as a lad, when I was younger, I used to sneak into a carnival to go watch it when my parents weren't looking. Maybe it's the same one.
Hey, Nutmeg. Have you been to this carnival before? Me and Valrock have some vague memory about it. What about you?
This is. Oh.
Looks like there's no choice, so we all gotta go to this. Johnny probably can't even remember he's even been to a carnival.
I'm surprised I can. God.
You're not entirely wrong. But a carnival is where all sorts of acts like to be. And after all, they could always use a music act. So let's go see what this place is about.
I'm down for anything. Just, Johnny, don't give Valrock another thing to drink. Or next time, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'll stick to ale. At least I know with ale I know my limit.
Fine.
What about the people? What we're gonna do about them? Can't just let them go.
The man will look over to your group. Look, I didn't see nothing.
How do we know that's true? You might just go run off to your pack or your clan or whatever and tell them you saw us and where we last were. Or where we're headed.
What are you talking about? I was resting in my house. You must have kidnapped me.
I don't believe you.
You know,
Can I do an insight check on him?
You can.
Alright. I do an insight check on this little rat.
I'm gonna try to show him my book.
So you look at this man. Then you look down to Nutmeg's book. Look back to the man. He's got to be lying. 100%. There's no way he's not.
well, you know what? Fortunately for me, I have a spell that can take care of the memory problem.
I say we try that first. If not, I'm okay with taking out a few people.
Same.
No, I didn't
Now-
do nothing. Look, I ain't hard nobody. I haven't done anything.
You're
How's
not
your
giving us
eye?
enough information.
Now, Marcy,
Nutmeg's gonna kind of put a paw to her forehead, and then she's gonna let her mace swing down. She's gonna grab her mace and stand in front of the people. Hold her little mace up.
I'm not gonna hurt him, Nutmeg. Trust me. This spell's just gonna make sure that they don't remember we were here. If they really are innocent, then not remembering us isn't gonna hurt them. And if they're guilty, then we're covered.
He lowers it a little bit, but gives you a nasty little glare.
Alright. This spell's super simple, too. I don't even need my fiddle to cast it. I'm gonna walk up to them. Rootin' tootin', big shoe bootin', firearms that come a shootin'. I have vulture leg of cattle, tight ass jeans, and worn out saddle. This shit'll knock you on your ass, you'll forget me, drink from my flask, and I want to pour the moonshine, some of what I put on Valrock, just a bit of it, into the dude's mouth.
Ah,
I'm gonna try and grab his pant leg to stop him, because, like, bro.
He ain't gonna remember shit after this.
Oh, he's screwed.
yeah.
Well, I definitely won't remember that.
So you see, he. Wow. Okay, so Johnny, how keen are you to pour this flask down his throat?
So how keen am I?
Yeah.
He's tied up, so as I'm saying the words, I just want to uncork the flask, and I'm assuming if he's trying to stop me, so I was just gonna grab him and just kind of pour it. Not a lot of it, but enough to where there's no way some of it doesn't get in his mouth.
Okay. And Nutmeg, how badly are you trying to stop him from doing this?
You're trying to pull on his pant leg and his boots to make him stop. If I have to, I'll start chewing shoe leather and then ruin your good old cowboy boots.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Not the Tims.
They were custom made. So, Nutmeg, go ahead. Oh, because you've already shown you have super weak strength.
Well, yeah.
So-
But who's to say I won't get lucky?
That's completely fair. So, I need opposing checks. Johnny, Nutmeg, please go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Oh, crap.
Whew.
Advantage or disadvantage? Or regular?
Free. For you, Nutmeg, I will let you roll yours. Yeah, well, just go ahead and roll it regular.
Same for me.
Yep.
Whew, okay. Both were ass, but mine's is slightly less. Oh, are we rolling twice?
3 times.
Oh, 3 times, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's best of 3. So that will top the first. One more from you, Johnny.
Alright.
Ooh.
So
Darn.
against you were trying your best to stop Johnny from doing this, but your strength just isn't comparable to his.
I'm gonna chew on that boot leather then. Back of his boots are gonna be toast.
You know what? It's fine. My boots will be fine when I wake up. Oh my god.
I'm looking.
Hurry up and injure me. The longer I go without being injured, the more it's all gonna pile on. I'll have nothing.
So, Johnny, you reach down and you pour your flask in this man's mouth. He's affected by the poison condition. And immediately goes unconscious. You can tell that look in his eyes as they roll to the back of his head. This man is probably not going to remember anything that's happened the past month.
Oh, great.
His pants must be tied around the waist because those are some weak ass jeans.
Good one.
Well, glad that worked out. No one has to die. I guess we can call that a good way to end things.
Yep. Now
So
on
how
to
mangled do the back of his boots look by the time he's done?
By the time he's done, they do look. You've gotten your teeth in them a few times. If you want to go ahead and just make me some generalized attack rolls.
Alright, just use unarmed strike real quick for him. I figured that was the most appropriate.
Ooh. Ah.
Dang.
Dirty 20. And a 19.
Oh
Just
my
2?
God.
Or one more?
Where were these rolls earlier? Not my boots.
No, 2 would do, one for each. You've got a good chunk of his boot missing. You can tell they're not going to last for more than a few days.
Hop down afterwards and just spit out the last of the leather and then try to, go over here to the person and be like, wake, 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 come on, don't die on me, wake, wake, wake.
Anyone else feel a draft around their heels? Let me, something ain't.
Nope. He does not wake up. No matter how much you shake him.
Well, Nutmeg, looks like what's done is done. We can't go back. And besides, you got a piece of his boot. He'll have a problem walking around. Maybe we'll cut off his foot later on if he gets infected. Who knows? You have your chance.
You're
So my
telling
ears
me
kind
she
of go
has
down a
rabies?
little bit, but then perk up as, Marcy's bubbly little personality does remind me I did pretty good. So I'm gonna walk back over to Marcy and, take her hand and be like, let's go.
Disregarding the fact that she just told you you were going to cut off some man's foot. Alright.
Oh.
We're walking around the woods. Who knows? Might get stuck somewhere, get poisoned out of the way. Broken glass. He
that's
drinks,
nice.
so hey.
I mean, she's given some pretty good karmic influence, considering he did just harm an innocent.
Completely fair.
So, it's still under my tenants, so we're good.
I think it's about time we head out. We done took care of the baggage.
Alright. So, do you choose to go down this road?
Yes.
Yeah. We continue on.
Onward.
Alright. So, as we're nearing the 1 p.m., does anybody need a restaurant break? Need to grab a quick drink?
I'm good for now.
I can
Yeah,
run
mine.
and use. I can run and use the restroom real quick. I don't want to interrupt in the middle.
Okay. So we'll take a minute, and we'll see you back once we're done.
Okay.
Alright.
Breaking character. Wow, you guys are chaotic.
You've known me for how long? Is this any surprise?
Little bit.
I mean, most D&D parties turn out to be this chaotic.
I have a bit of a fighter background, so I'm kind of used to a little bit of chaos here and there, but not too much. Been in a few battles.
So,
Hardly adventure.
I got family who's watching the Twitch stream. They're like, you haven't moved at all, even though we can hear you talking. What's going on? Is my screen no longer connected to Twitch?
No, it should be. Can you move for me?
Moving, little dance, little jig.
Yeah, for some reason on Discord, your camera was showing up on my end, but now it sees like 2 little purple squares, like in a loading menu. It's been doing that for a while now.
Weird.
I see you pretty clear.
I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect then and reconnect, and maybe that'll work. You know how Discord is.
Likes to be fun.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Yeah, with Valrock, I kind of think of his urge to fight and stuff. I compare him to like Gimli.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of based him off around Gimli a little bit.
Okay.
All better. Marcy, can you see my video?
Yeah, I can see you really good.
Awesome.
You're moving and everything. I can see you.
Perfect.
Mods, are we all set? Are we all set on Twitch, or is it having an issue?
I'm gonna try to reload my page too, see what happens.
Okay.
The king just messaged me. He says it's a video input issue or a video output issue.
Oh, I see you now. Okay.
Let me see.
And my camera is on. Cool.
Sweet.
We're good. We're good. We're golden.
Nice.
Love the background, by the way.
Thank you. It's a picture of Mount Hood.
How did you
The right way.
how did you do that on here? How did you choose that background?
It is under settings if you're using the application either on your laptop or computer or whatnot. You click voice and video, and then you can either do a test your microphone setup, adjust your input or output for volume and headset, if you're using that, and then there is video testing, and you can choose backgrounds.
Okay, so I click on voice and video.
Yep. You'll see it under there. You gotta scroll a little bit though.
And then video settings, test video.
Mm-hmm.
Video is good. Now, where's the option to choose a background?
Are you using the web browser version of Discord or the application?
On my laptop, the web browser.
Okay, the web browser doesn't have it. I learned that the hard way. But the actual application does. Even if you don't have Discord Nitro. It's got backgrounds on there.
Yeah, I'm using the web application now, so next time if I want to use a background, I'll pull up the application because I have the application on the bottom of my laptop.
Oh, it looks like we've got some frozen cams.
Yep, I'm working on them now.
Again, I'm sorry. Discord does like to kick me sometimes.
Oh, you're all good.
Perfectly fine.
Good thing we're at a break.
Okay, so this is my first time going live on Discord.
First time going live on Twitch.
Not
Oh.
bad.
Looks like you've got some screens showing up on there.
Yep, I'm working on that. It's deciding to be a pain.
Okay.
With this.
Yeah, one of these voiceover things I do that I just became a part of is also on Discord. So anytime I get a notification on my phone, it says Discord. The little one icon. Is it from Oghma or is it from this voice acting thing I'm a part of? I have to double check.
Welcome
Make
back.
sure I'm not important things.
Are you truly going to be this level of pain to me today?
Do you want me to disconnect from Discord and then re-enter? That way you can recapture?
Say it again?
No, it's nothing on your side, Lily. It's on mine. It's just deciding to be a little bit of a pain. And...
I've had such a blast playing with you guys. Thank you. I did not think I was going to take out a set of shoes today either.
To be honest with you, I didn't either.
I didn't know I was gonna get drunk as a dwarf off of moonshine, being a race that's used to the drink.
Well, you can always get drunk. You just aren't affected by the poison condition.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Good shit.
My question, though, remains, how is Johnny alive?
See, it's sort of like the tale of that man who poisoned himself a little bit each day, and then eventually it didn't work. When I was 1, my mama put a drop of moonshine in her milk.
Oh boy.
Then it was 2 drops at 2. Then I got a whole cup at 7.
Dang.
Now I drink the shit like water.
I stole ale from my father when I was a child. That's how I got to drinking a little bit, but I'm not too heavy with the drink.
I stole radishes from a farmer in Faerun.
We're all thieves, sounds like.
In a way, yeah.
I don't know. One of you just tried to kill. Or I say, we have to watch out for you. You know, killing people, setting forest fires.
I watch out for Marcy, man.
Yeah, we're already starting with a bang.
One of these days, I will have Marcy have a drink with me. Nutmeg as well.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you, but then no thank you.
Over
If I
your
couldn't
dead
handle
body.
it, I don't think Nutmeg could either.
I might be soup if I end up drinking anything from your flask.
The little
Well,
bunny heart might race twice as fast and then kick the bucket.
Best case scenario, you have a crazy high tolerance. Worst case scenario, as you said, you're soup. But then again, I'll have more rations.
I don't think her little fast beating heart.
It got dark. Dark.
I know I'm an ex-soldier and I'm used to war, but damn, that was rough. Even some of the stuff I saw in battles, there's not that dark. Yikes. Like, shakily take a swig of my ale.
So it's safe to take Johnny's rations, not safe to take Johnny's flask. Got it.
Noted.
I wish an enemy would steal my flask.
I'd like to see that happen, actually. Or try to happen and see what transpires.
We can tell who stole it. Just look for someone unconscious. Somewhere in the vicinity. They took my flask.
It'll probably be you. Oh, I forgot.
Took his own probably did that moment where he set it down somewhere and forgot where he put it 2 minutes later.
They stole it, I promise you.
This is my candy bar. No liar, plants for hire.
Sorry, I'm just getting a bit of feedback from.
Someone.
Yep.
Okay. Me?
Huh?
Has anyone ever done that? Set something down in a room and then walk out for 2 minutes and come back and forget where you put it?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
done that with my phone before. Put my phone down and then, be like, walk out a couple minutes, come back in. Where the heck is my phone at? Where did I put it?
I've seen that happen.
Sorry.
That's happened to me before too. I also saw it happen with my mother once. She was on the phone with her mom, and I just saw her walking around looking for something. And then after 10 minutes, she was like, "Mom, I'll be there in a sec. I can't for the life of me find my phone." And I just kind of looked at her, and I was like, "Wait, what?" Like I did a double take, and then she just stopped and just started laughing, and she was like, "Oh my god."
I'm
Yeah.
on the phone.
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, I realize I'm on the phone. All right, let's go." And I started cracking up.
Oh, Lord. It's always that moment when it's in your hand and it's like, where's my phone? It's in your hand. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Reminds me of my brother. He's very absent-minded at times. He would be like, okay, I'm leaving, bye. And then he'd walk out 5 seconds later, would come back in, forgot my keys. 5 seconds later, come back in, forgot my wallet. Like,
Oh no.
would just forget a lot of stuff. I'm like, maybe that's a sense or an idea you shouldn't go anywhere. Then.
Do you dig this little ambient music?
Oh yeah. Once I got it, I was like, this is what I need. Um,
All I hear is just everyone talking because it was echoing on my end for some reason. Don't know why it was echoing.
okay, so I just got all of that. Alright.
I actually joined on the application because I wanted to change my background.
So, Nutmeg, it appears I've lost you to the Feywilds. Forgive me, I will find you before next session, I promise.
Say okay. I do not mind. From the Feywild I came, and I am returning once more. Sooner than expected.
Alright. Well,
But you can all still hear me, correct? On the Twitch stream?
Yep.
Yes.
as far as I'm aware. Well, everyone, this has been Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We've had some fun times, got into a little bit of a forest fire. I promise next time I'll read a bit more out of Soul's book. So, how about today? Marcy, will you read us out?
I sure can. Well, this is the end of our adventure for today. Our merry group of misfits are glad you tuned in. We hope to see you all again on the 7th. Same place, same time. And please, don't forget about us. We'll always be around, even when you're